Alright, so welcome everybody. My name is Timmy. I'm here in the PGL Studios with none other than PPD. How are you doing, my dude?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, just getting ready for the hypest interview ever. So, how has been life here in Bucharest? Is this your first time around?
Yeah, this is my first time in Romania. I unfortunately didn't qualify or wasn't playing Dota when the last tournaments happened here. But so far it's been well. There was a bit of a snowstorm at the beginning, but it's gotten warmer.
Alright, cool. Do you have any time to walk outside, or was it just Dota?
It's been pretty much Dota. I think today it's our day off. We're gonna try and get maybe more into the city, and maybe Neta has a cool restaurant, that place that he's been to before that he wants us all to go to. So we're gonna try that.
Alright, dope. I think you're the only team we've interviewed so far that says that they will go out. Maybe this will give you the advantage, and you'll be more relaxed. You'll take it chill. And by the way, speaking about advantages and those kind of things, your first game is against VP, who are pretty much the guys who won the last major. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to play up against arguably the best team at the tournament. It's hard to say who the seeding is. It's a bunch of best of ones. It can really go any way. People are complaining about EG playing Liquid and all of these kind of seeding things, and in some single elimination tournament, you can't it's hard to say who's actually who's the second best team, who's the third best team, because we could lose to VP like we did at Katowice, and we lost to VP and Liquid at Katowice, and they went on to get first and third place, and we got 9th through 12th. But who's to say that we're not the fourth best team?
That's true. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate. And now it's kind of the same thing here, as we're up against VP, who is was a favorite. They were the favorite coming to this tournament, and we're in some single elimination where we could lose to the major champions, and we might not even get any Valve DPC points.
Yeah, that's what sucks about the format of this tournament. And I mean, tournaments in general, the randomness factor is there. You have to acknowledge it. And speaking of format, PGL here, I think, is probably one of the first organizers that uses the Swiss format. Do you have any thoughts on it? Do you like it? Do you think it needs to be adjusted?
I mean, it's my opinion about whether or not it needs to be adjusted isn't really relevant. It's, they do what they think is going to be entertaining for viewers, because that brings in attention to their tournament, and that creates advertisements, and that's how they make money and sell tickets and all that kind of stuff. But in a perfect world, I think that these tournaments take way too long. I think that you should just use the current DPC standings and the placements and the qualifiers to determine seeding, and you should run a double elimination bracket, and it should be done in 4 days.
There you go. You heard it here first, boys. We've had some players come here earlier, and they were like, "It sucks that we have to play the same teams that we already played." Do you guys happen to be in the same situation?
Well, we've actually started playing really well this tournament, and I think a lot of that goes to the fact that we're actually here in Europe, and a bunch of other really good teams from China, Southeast Asia, Europe, North America, all over the place. We get to practice against these guys and get opportunities to play them, and kind of compare how we play versus how they play, and try and figure out the best way to win. It's unfortunate that we have to play VP again, because we already played them, but that's just the luck of the draw, I suppose.
Yeah, you're right there. That sucks. But I bet, as you said, that helps you a lot when you play against other teams. You get to adapt your strategies. You get better to improve, and that probably helps you and will help you secure a higher spot to the major. You said about NA, EU, those kind of regions. When it comes to NA, what do you put your team at?
Well, it's us, EG, and Complexity right at the top. It's hard to say, who's better on a given day. Sometimes Complexity will take games off EG. In tournaments, mostly EG's done better against us, at least in NA qualifiers. I think they beat us in the last one, or we haven't played them or something. But I think that we have a lot of confidence right now in our team, and I think that if we had been matched up against EG, I would have been confident in beating them. But maybe we'll have to say that for the semifinal, if we can manage to get through Virtus Pro and they can manage to get through Team Liquid.
Yeah, for sure. You guys are still pretty fresh to the scene as a team, as a squad. So sure, maybe you have a couple of secrets behind your sleeve that you haven't shown us yet, like hidden potential or something.
I don't know about secrets. I think we just try to draft well and draft smart and draft. We just want to give ourselves an opportunity to win, and I think that we have a good sense of understanding of the game, and because of that and our confidence, we're capable of beating anybody.
There you go, PPD, the man himself. By the way, speaking about drafts, you were with your squad at TI5 winning the tournament. Those drafts, man, those were insane. You think you still got it? You think you can still adapt to the meta? Do you like the current meta?
I'm fine with the current meta. I just kind of play whatever's there. You know, my enjoyment is through competition and winning. So I'll just kind of take whatever the patch is and try to figure out the best way to make it work in my favor. TF5, you know, we were at the top of our game at that tournament, and I've been working, you know, ever since I took a year off. I've been working very, very hard to get back to being at the top, and I think that these last 2 tournaments have been a step in the right direction for myself and for my team.
Great. Thank you much, my dude. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself here as well, and best of luck at the main event. Thanks.